เฮ้ย
It's not her eyes, it's not her smile, it's not the way she looks tonight. It's not her touch, her look of love creates the way I feel inside. And if she says she's moving on, the sunshine in my life is gone. And I'd rather spend it all alone, and that's no lie. 'Cause yeah, I'd rather be all by myself than ever feel this way with someone else. And I won't ever put her on the shelf, won't even try. It's not her name that is to blame for all the reflections in my mind. It's not a game for us to play. I need her around me all the time. And if she says she's moving on, the sunshine in my life is gone. And I'd rather spend it all alone, and that's no lie. 'Cause yeah, I'd rather be all by myself than ever feel this way with someone else. And I won't ever put her on the shelf, won't even try.
Kosong.
She's always stuck on my mind, so I give her the word. Yeah, you know it feels right. Got someone you love in your life. She's all, and if you do, don't think twice. Just let your feelings come out, it's alright. Yeah, you know it feels right. Got someone you love in your life. She's all, and if you do, don't think twice. Just let your feelings come out, it's alright. Yeah, you know it feels right. Having someone you love in your life. And if you do, don't think twice. Just let your feelings come out, it's alright.
Time changed you, and you can't change time.
This is a pretty hardcore origin story.
It's okay. We're gonna figure it out.
Were you followed?
No, I don't think so.
妙だ。ラディッツと戦った時と戦闘力がまるで違う。
That's okay. I'm no good with my words. I don't know what
30 more minutes, guys. 30 more minutes.
'Cause we're all, yeah, we're all
Oh.
gonna someday.
and I can't take it back, so in the past is where we'll leave it.
Somehow, somedays. Okay, I will admit it. I guess I'm pessimistic.
So there you go. Oh, can't make a wife out of a hoe. Oh, and I can't take it back, so in the past.
What a load of bunk.
Now, who could that be? Good day, and how may I...
What a load of bunk.
Now, who could that be? Good day, and how may I...
Hey, how you doing? You doing a bowl of burrito? Huh? What do you mean? I never been here before. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Fucking lucky she had her floaties on up the front.
Oh, this guy right here is mad sketchy.
You gotta work, girl. I won't kidnap you. You mad ugly.
Oh, this guy right here is mad sketchy.
You gotta work, girl. I won't kidnap you. You mad ugly.
Oh, this guy right here is mad.
Right.
You see that guy? You see him? If you don't get your grades up, you're gonna end up just like that guy. You're gonna end up just like him. Just like him. Excuse me, sir. Can you please speak some sense into my boy? My goodness, you can't even...
Hello.
do you want?
My humors are deteriorating. Anja. What?
The baddest thing around town. She's nothing like a girl you've ever seen before. Nothing you can compare to you. I'm in love with the shit for you. Could you pull up? Like a magnet. That one hard is fall into. I'm in love with your body. Last night you were in my room. Now my bed sheets smell. Yeah, that's what.
Juice is temporary. You know, anyone can obtain the juice or something. I mean, you could say that just because you got a nice car, so I'm like, oh man, you got the juice. You know, it's something that kind of.
LeBron James, LeBron James, LeBron James, LeBron James, LeBron James.
Your pants up when you're performing. It's incredible. Belt. Your pants up when.
Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel.
Yo,
Back at it again with the white band. Damn, Daniel. Damn.
Never seen the original.
Hey, I don't stay in the pockets anymore, man. I'm pocketing anymore. I'm a suburb.
Hey guys, smoke a wood in the woods on some wood.
I've never made one. That's real. Oh hell, it is an ad. Oh no, this ain't an
I got a
ad.
question for y'all. Why do y'all act so gay around the boys?
I think what you should be asking is why do we act so straight around the girls? You ever consider that maybe you're the side hoe? Chew on that.
I got a question for you.
What is that? It's on Instagram. Oh, that's Instagram. I forgot to silent. Alright, I'm good to go. I disagree, but whatever.
Oh, this is the funniest shit I put a bit of balls.
Number 7. Student watches.
Oh, this is the funniest shit
Who is this? Bro, my humor is just trash. Basically.
Oh, this is the funniest shit I put a bit of balls.
Number 7. Student watches.
If you can stick your tongue out and keep it completely still, then duet this, because not many people can. The tongue is made up of 8 different muscles running in all different directions within your tongue. The tongue is controlled by 2 different branches of
Hey, bud, Beef just got the new car horn. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. Look at this. Yo, play some shit. Hey, yo, honk that horn one more time. Hey, bud, Beef just got the new car horn. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. Look at this. Yo, play some.
Record it on the brick. What the hell is that quality?
Hey, yo, honk that horn one more time.
Yo, what's up with this chick, bro? Why does this look like this, bro? This don't look like a chicken wing, bro. Why does it look like a little baby something, bro? Oh, Yo, is that a freaking rat? Oh, bro, hold up, bro. Nah, hold up. Yo, what's...
I didn't see the rat. Whatever.
The bitch, the doom doom doom. Boom. Doom doom.
Just no. Yeah, we're back here. Probably just gonna dig some more. Yeah, how did I end up? Oh wait, we're here. Stupid me. That's amazing. Why did I promote it correctly? My live stream. There's no way I cannot log in. That means I'll have to log out from this account. Did I say I put the link on my bio? I think I did. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's on my link already, so we're safe. Oh hell no, it's restarting and oh no.
Spy, what is this drawing? That's not mine. It was in your locker. I didn't draw it. Spy! Someone put it there. No, listen, I don't draw stuff like that. You drew it, you bloody liar. You signed it. Did I sign it? Spy, why did you draw yourself as a buff, two-legged wolf person?
From the front is really fucking scary.
No, what happened? It was this damn ass rock. Ow! See the skid mark you made with the rock? And then here's the damn ass fucking gay damn ass rock. You want to keep it and pee on it? No, I want to fall. I didn't break any bones. Goody. To keep it and pee on it? No, I want.
Dumbass, gay dumbass, bro. What? How is this person throwers in water? Ah yes, the top comment. I have achieved comedy. Whoa. That was unnecessary, but whatever. That's I need. I need.
Team officer, here to see. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Before you, team officer.
What?
Number
I shouldn't be
13,
laughing.
McPizza and McSpaghetti. The McPizza, a made-to-order pizza, took too long to make and basically resembled a hot pocket. Without number
Oh,
Like goddamn.
how that guy brave.
Number 4. Monkeys steal COVID-19 samples. In May of 2020, a lab technician carrying COVID-19 test samples was attacked by a trooper.
I did need to see that. Definitely.
I think the only way to teach you a lesson is a little side-of-the-mouth dog eating.
No, Brian, don't! I'm doing it!
I think the only...
Penis. 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 Penis.
That took me to 2013. 13? No. To 2016, 17 maybe. No. 2014. Yep. 2014, 2015. Those were the golden days of my life. Yeah. It all went downhill from there. What? No, you sent it to
Yo, I just wanted to say, go follow my homie,
Thanos. No. Overposted. No. Well, I guess you could say that. Overposted.
Let's play a little game just between you and I. Let's play a little game just between you and I. Let's.
I got it.
I'm a miner, stop! I'm a miner, stop!
Spider-Man! Spider-Man!
Ah yes, the old days of Smosh. Oh hey, look, I posted.
Coisa tá preta. Quem não?
Red Dead Redemption to third world country. Yeah, right. It was an unpoggers moment that Twitch decided to remove the poggers. It was funny. Well, used in an ironic situation. Wait, it's not the Ender Dragon? What the hell? You for real? I thought it was the Ender Dragon.
와! 그러니까 제가 키 찾으면 되는 거잖아. 그쵸? 어디 있는지는 안 알려줄 거고. 솔직히 아까 놀랬죠? 그쵸?
I wish I didn't laugh. I didn't laugh, but I exhaled.
Come on!
10 more minutes. Let's check it. And what was I about to check again? Yeah. Yeah. Whoa! It's not starting already, is it? Ooh! 7 minutes more! Where's the AMD channel? Where's the AMD channel? Where's the AMD? Why am I in there? Why am I in there? Remove that shit, come on! I don't want people to watch me. I mean, unknown people. Where's AMD? Ah, here it is. 6 minutes. I'm gonna get my water. Hey, my man, what's up, bro? Nice to see you, man. How you feeling? Excited for this event? I think there will be lots of GPUs announced here. Let's go, 5 more minutes, man, till the announcement. Hope they will provide good budget cards, because yeah, we really need those budget cards from AMD. I mean, they do have lots of budget cards, but just the power consumption is not good on the budget cards. And also, yeah, it's just the gap between their products are just too big. If it's not too cheap, it's too expensive. That's what I don't like from AMD, so I hope they'll be filling in that gap between those products. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping too. Let's go, bro. Hype. In the meantime, let's browse some memes. Back to it. I hope I'm not going to be late.
Oh my god, chat. Oh my god, wait. Now put it back to this state. Stop! Okay.
What
my pack. What mod are you using?
I didn't know you could do that now. Minecraft has gone far. Or is it just a mod? I don't know. Haven't played Minecraft in a while. Why did Tuesday? It's already Wednesday, isn't it? No, no, it's still Tuesday here. Yeah. I already picked the blue. It's no fun, I think, being a god. It's just, I don't know. I don't want to live immortal. Well, probably. I'll just take the blue pill. Yes, forklift arena. Yeah, I'll even like it. 2 more minutes, boys. Let's go. 2 more minutes. Hype. 2 more minutes, hype. I've been there. Whoa, we've all been there, bro. Just look at the chat here. It's all AMD. Ryzen 10, what? Ryzen 10 is not coming. Is it? It's the such for. Oh shit, the volume. I'll just save it for later. 2 people watching. Show yourself number 2. He gone. For real. Homies really should leave a chat. Oh shit, 60 seconds. Here we go, boys. Let's go. Let's tune in. 60 seconds. Let's go. I'm not gonna be seeing the chat for a while, boys. I'm just gonna focus on the video. Let's go. Oh, 60 seconds, boys. Here we go. So excited. AMD is the best, but I've got an Nvidia though, so I have no rights to say it. But yeah, I'm an AMD fan. Should move more over here. I think. Yeah, this is great. Oh, here we go. Begin shortly. Is my audio input in maximum now? I just put in maximum, then put the audio also in maximum. Yep, here we go. Need to be really prepared for this. The hype. Come on, 1 more minute. I just drop a chat. Let's go. Let's do it, guy. Oh, come on, why is it too slow? It's starting, right? I'm sorry, I'm just too hyped for this. Really? Another countdown? That is not what we need right now. Come on. Why was it scheduled for 12 AM? But in reality, they set up more countdowns in the premiere. But yeah, whatever. Big things have to write, innit? Seeing chats. Anyone here? No, it's only my boy Hakal. Or Verbinski. Epic Gamer, Poggers moment. Just as I say Poggers, came this guy right here. So what I'm expecting from this live stream is the announcement of RX 6700, 6600 and 6500. Now I hope the RX 6700 will be as equal as the performance of what 1080 Ti or something, a bit slightly above the RX 5700 XT, and the 6600 will be around GTX 1070 Ti performance, or like 2060 or 2060 Super, and the 6500 will be around at 1660 Super or something, or 1070. Oh, here we go. It's beginning. Let's go.
Welcome to CES. I'm thrilled to introduce today's keynote speaker, AMD President and Chief Executive Officer, Dr. Lisa Su. She's also was just recognized as Fortune's #2 most powerful business person of the year. She is known for making big bets, leading disciplined execution against ambitious roadmaps, forging meaningful partnerships, and accelerating the growth and trajectory of AMD. Lisa Su has made a name for herself as an industry leader who is pursuing cutting-edge technologies that change the world. AMD products and technologies are helping to redefine the technology industry. We already see that through its work with PCs, where AMD technology has helped people to reimagine the future of education, entertainment, gaming, and work as it continues to push the envelope on performance. And in the cloud, where AMD technology powers some of the most important services, from video conferencing to video streaming. It's hard to tour the all-digital CES and not see something that AMD is a part of. From powerful desktops used by content creators to notebooks and Chromebooks that have assisted in the virtual schooling of children everywhere, to your favorite new game consoles, AMD touches so many facets of life-changing technology. Dr. Su is an engineer, technologist, and problem solver at heart who has always been driven to find meaningful solutions to challenges and successfully advancing leading-edge semiconductor and high-performance computing technologies throughout her career. Prior to joining AMD, Dr. Su held technology and business leadership positions at IBM and Freescale Semiconductor, now NXP. I'm excited to welcome Dr. Lisa Su to CES.
Ready, huh? What?
Technology changes the world, but not on its own. Hardware needs heart. Software needs soul. When processing power meets brain power, tomorrow comes alive. 1,000 ideas spark inside one mind. The world shrinks. Horizons expand. The speed of progress leaves us breathless. With high-performance computing to lift us, we see more possibilities, new opportunities. We see where the future starts.
I see something on the So there's the big boss.
Welcome, everyone. Thank you to Gary and to all of you for joining us today at CES 2021. It's an honor to keynote CES for the second time. I know for most of us, we start every January together, so doing a virtual keynote is certainly different. At CES last year, none of us could have imagined all the things that would happen in 2020 as we navigated the COVID-19 pandemic globally. I know it was a challenging year for everyone, but it was also a year where we experienced firsthand the increasingly important role technology plays in every aspect of our lives. For all of us in the tech industry, although we've had our set of challenges, 2020 was perhaps one of our most productive years. From how we work, to how our kids learned, to our entertainment, to accelerating the pace of our digital transformation, high-performance computing has never been more important in our daily lives or to our future. The world needed us to turbocharge our technology capabilities, and our industry delivered wonderfully in so many different ways. At AMD, our focus has always been to push the envelope on high-performance computing across the cloud, infrastructure, and personal computing. And in 2020, we broadened our focus to ensure we were working with our partners to drive innovation, provide more capability, and meet the new requirements of a digital-first world. I'm most proud of the work we have done with technology applied to solve some of the world's most challenging research problems. A great example of this is the work in the scientific community. Scientists and researchers really pivoted on a dime to pool their resources to rally around research on vaccines, therapeutics, and other important learnings to combat and understand the pandemic. And to help them do this, the AMD COVID-19 HPC Fund donated over 12 petaflops of supercomputing last year to many of the world's leading universities and labs conducting infectious disease research. Let's hear from some of the researchers on their work.
When the pandemic came along, there was a remarkable moment. Almost overnight, it seemed, the researchers that had been working on various other applications changed their research quickly to address COVID more directly.
I've never seen such a universal desire to reach out across disciplines, to form these interdisciplinary collaborations, to try to do what we can to understand this virus, to understand the COVID-19 disease, and to help overcome the pandemic.
I'm the director of the Quran Institute of Mathematical Sciences.
I'm an associate professor of molecular biosciences.
We run the big computers. We do high-performance computing.
I am a professor in the Department of Mathematics and Statistics.
There's never enough computing available. There's always a huge demand.
That is where the AMD donation really comes into play. It's going to allow us to take all of this big data and make sense of it.
The hardware will enable scientific breakthroughs because it has been designed specifically to be an AI-capable machine.
The fact that this new platform that's being provided by AMD can do this quadrillion calculations per second will really allow us to build more sophisticated models.
High-performance computing that can process massive amounts of data and then couple it to simulations to make predictions. It could be just a game changer.
We're going to have the capability of feeding all of these parameters, the molecular parameters, cellular parameters, clinical parameters from patients into machine learning algorithms.
We're now not limited anymore by how quickly those machine learning algorithms can run because of how powerful these new GPU clusters are. Jobs that used to take weeks on a supercomputer to run can happen in a matter of hours.
When you're dealing with a pandemic, time is important, and getting solutions and ideas and possible, therapeutics and drugs as soon as you can is of paramount importance.
We have many people across 55 departments, or more than 55 departments in fact, that are doing COVID-related research.
The researchers made these rapid changes in their work, and I think that speaks to the generality of the machine learning methods, but also to the power of the computing. And then AMD came along with this remarkable gift of tremendous additional computing power at just the right time to help us accelerate the research results that leads to real answers.
The industry ability to partner with universities is a real boon to scientific development.
It's a really exciting time to be doing science where the computer is really a part of the experiment and take us to places we never expected we'd be able to go.
Literally
People feel like they're a part of something important. They all drop what they have to do and they go work on this thing. we're all in it together, and that is just something really, really nice to see.
Wait, that was
Those researchers truly are inspiring. And you know that what they're learning will not only help in this pandemic, but will actually position us much, much better for the future. Now, when the pandemic hit, our lives actually changed, practically overnight, as we went to working, schooling, and sheltering at home. In many businesses, digital transformations that typically would have taken years to complete were adopted in a matter of weeks or months. And while these shifts were challenging on a personal level, the differences were dramatic on the planet. Just take a look at some of the satellite data. This shows the level of harmful emissions in the skies over Europe. Fewer people on the roads meant significantly reduced emissions, improved air quality, and visibly less smog. At the same time, we transitioned to the new normal of working and schooling from home. We've all needed to adapt to new ways of communicating and collaborating, which has placed significantly higher demands on our digital infrastructure and made devices like the PC even more essential. So if you take a look at some of the user stats, Zoom users are now approaching 3.5 trillion minutes of meetings per year. Cisco WebEx meeting participants recently hit 600 million per month. And Microsoft Teams is now supporting 115 million daily active users.
Never heard of Cisco
All of these examples
WebEx.
make it clear how over the last year, our relationship with technology has fundamentally changed. The pandemic has elevated technology to become an essential part of how we live, work, play, and communicate. And at the center of all this technology is high-performance computing. That's why I'm very excited today to be joined by leaders from several of the industry's most important companies to share their perspective on the technology trends and products that will define 2021. Together, we'll show you how advances in high-performance computing will once again reset expectations for what's possible across PCs, gaming, and the data center. So with that as an introduction, let's get started with one of our biggest partners and a company that plays a significant role across each of these markets. To talk more about our work together, please welcome Microsoft Chief Product Officer, Panos Panay.
Still?
Hi, Lisa.
Hey, Panos, it's so good
Okay.
to see you. Thank you for joining me today.
Yes, we'll just
Well,
have to
I
write
think
more.
I've connected with you quite a bit over the past few months on Microsoft Teams, so I feel like I see you in the screen all the time.
We've definitely learned to work together this way, for sure.
So look, it's been an incredible time in the world, and certainly for tech. Microsoft is at the center of that and really empowering people. Can you tell me a little bit about what it's been like for you and the team at Microsoft these last 10 months?
Like many people at Microsoft, they're learning to work differently. And I feel that certainly. I mean, yesterday I was in a meeting with Satya. My dogs were barking in the background. The garage door opened, and you're kind of working through it. I think like everybody, we're still adapting, still learning. It takes time. How we connect with each other is changing right now, Lisa, in a huge way. How we work is changing. How we learn is changing. So school, work, even how we're gaming, which is so important to what we do together.
I'm gonna take the chat.
And then ultimately we're seeing that, at Microsoft,
Yeah,
that
I think it's a
PC,
server.
it's becoming more
Not really
essential than it's
fit
ever
for,
been before.
gaming.
But not only as a productivity tool, but as a tool to connect with other humans and people in general, whether it's at school or work. And you see that. You just said it. As we work together, it's super powerful because we can continue to move forward,
man?
continue to push the boundaries. And I think between our companies,
So we
it's our
both
it's our
have to go through
responsibility
this
to help
first
tech disappear in the
before
background and help people
the
do that
GPU
connection.
announcement.
Our customers need that right now more than ever. And so we can talk about how folks are kind of working at Microsoft, but then you can see this intensity of usage of our products together. That's really coming to life. How we support that day in and day out matters, but how we look to the future also. And to your point, whether it's the intensity on Teams or Windows or Azure on the back end supporting so much, or just the delight of being able to game on a PC or an Xbox right now, that you have a whole team at Microsoft, a whole company, if you will, kind of rallying around how to help people stay connected, work, play, and learn, and ultimately being able to partner with AMD has been phenomenal for us.
Well, look, I think, Panos, actually, I think we see it exactly the same way. It's such a special time where we can really use technology to help people do all the things that they need to do, and frankly, it is how we stay connected. So, I'm so proud of the work that we've done together. It's, our partnership is just incredibly broad, and spans all the way from cloud and data center to console gaming, and then to Windows and Surface. It's just been, so great to partner with your team. So
I agree. Too
can you
much
talk a little
talk.
bit about some
They
of
should have kept.
the co-engineering and what
I
we're
mean,
trying to accomplish?
Yeah,
They
I
should
think
have
that'd be great. I'd
put
love to.
this on the
First, let me just say, AMD's
very
momentum right now is incredible.
end, I guess, because
The impact you're having
so
on the world,
fanboys
the
could
work
hear
you've done.
more about their
Let me just say that, and truly from the
their
most humblest
part
place,
on
we've been working
data
together, Lisa,
research.
for a
I
long
mean,
time, you and
most
I.
of the fan base.
But before I
are
get
just
into any of
here
that,
for
we
the
should
gaming
start right
related
now. When you
content,
talk
right? For
partnerships,
the
you've got to
CPU,
start with
for
gaming,
Ryzen,
don't we?
for Radeon.
Working on the Xbox Series X and Series S.
Yeah, no one
this work doesn't happen in a silo. This
only
is two
few of
teams
those
getting
are
together,
interested in
getting
data
right down to
research.
the depth of what
Therefore,
it
they
means to
should have
deliver an
put
incredible
this in the
gaming
end,
experience. Now we have this
Yeah, I don't know how
incredibly
they
the most
think, but
performant console on the
I don't agree
planet,
with you,
and
too
that's
much
the work we
talk.
do together. I think some people just think sometimes I hear it just happens. No, these are two teams coming together, working in detail. Then take it to the next level. The
I
work
wish
you're
there's
doing
a
with
fast
Azure,
forward
the detailed
button.
work
No,
with
there's
AMD and
not.
Azure coming
There's
together with
not. Okay.
Epic, delivering for Game Pass and
That
xCloud.
means we just have
These
to
are
watch
real
this at normal
depth partnerships.
speed and why-
And here's my favorite thing, and the way we work together. And for those of you who don't know, you can take that architecture and that thinking that drives the Xbox, the RDNA architecture, if you will, RDNA 2,
Yeah,
I think,
yeah.
and you just move that into
started talking
what
about
is the
the
PC.
gaming-related
And
content.
that's what just now I get super excited,
Just
of
getting
course,
into that
because
topic
you know how much I love
soon.
Windows, how much I love working on these products. Leading into your Radeon product, which has been so
Yep,
incredibly
he
powerful
mentioned
for the PC
Radeon.
right now to
It's
help
gonna be-
gamers
it's gonna
push
be the topic
forward,
very soon.
to help the high performance PC compute happen. And right now, think about customers in this time. We have that intensity of usage. This is even CAD at home or gaming at home, being able to push 64 core computing with Threadripper. You're doing all that with us. But it's really the detailed work of the two teams coming together to bring that to life.
yeah,
But let me also
Threadripper.
share with you, we created a small video for you, Lisa. I knew what we were coming on today, and I thought, boy, it'd be so fun.
Yeah, I'd love to see it.
Please, 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 please. Ah, no. Not more of these.
Three, two, one.
Okay, CPU. I guess I can follow like this. That's fine. It's getting there, brother. It's getting there. We are entering CPUs already. Does it still relevant? Never heard of those. No, oh, Ryzen 34 Pro. We are just getting started. Oh man.
Panos, that was fantastic. Thank you again for joining us. It was great to see you, and thanks for providing those insights for our audience.
What a blast. Lisa, thank you for having me. I really am grateful, and thank you for this partnership. I think AMD is doing amazing things right now, and your tech is moving this world forward, and we're so grateful for it.
Now let's turn our attention to PCs. In 2020, approximately 300 million notebooks, desktops, and Chromebooks were sold. That's the highest number since 2014, and we expect demand to be even higher in 2021 as the PC continues playing an even larger role in our daily lives. At AMD, we believe the PC has never been more essential. Now, last November, we introduced our first processors powered by our new Zen 3 CPU core. Zen 3 is a new architecture that brings new capabilities to PCs while delivering leadership performance and energy efficiency. The Zen 3 core is a phenomenal example of AMD's dedication to building the best technology. We redesigned the core to deliver our largest generation-over-generation performance increase since we launched the Zen family. Zen 3 increases our lead in overall performance and energy efficiency and also delivers the best single-threaded performance. As a result, the Ryzen 5000 series CPUs are the fastest processors in the world for gamers and creators. Now, we designed Zen 3 to scale from ultra-thin notebooks all the way up to supercomputers. And I'm excited to announce we're starting 2021 by launching the most powerful PC processors ever built for ultra-thin and gaming notebooks. Today, I'm proud to introduce the AMD Ryzen 5000 series mobile processors powered by our new Zen 3 core. These new chips offer both tremendous performance and long battery life. In fact, AMD is the only company with an 8-core x86 processor for ultra-thins. For many years, the notebook PC market was on an incremental pace. By combining our leadership design capabilities with 7nm process technology, our 4000 series mobile processors launched last year set a new performance trajectory for notebook processors. And we continue that new performance trajectory in 2021 with our Ryzen 5000 series mobile processors. You can expect to do more, to be more productive, and to have more immersive gaming experiences with a notebook powered by our new Ryzen mobile processors. Now, with so many of us working and learning from home in 2020, the performance and capabilities of our home PC actually defined how we worked and how we learned and much of our social interaction. We saw our productivity, our ability to create, and our opportunities to connect limited by the computing power of our PC. And for many of us, we wanted more. Our new AMD Ryzen 5000 series mobile processors for ultra-thin notebooks will be a significant step forward in performance and efficiency. With up to 8 of our new Zen 3 cores, the AMD Ryzen 5000 series are the best processors in the world for thin and light notebooks. Whether you're running general office productivity applications or more CPU-intensive tasks like video rendering, photo editing, or 3D design, the Ryzen 5000 series actually sets the new bar for leadership performance. Now, the AMD Ryzen 7 5800U is our best ultra-thin notebook processor. It has 8 cores, 16 threads with a boost up to 4.4 gigahertz, and all of this while operating within a 15-watt thermal design that's required for these ultra-thin notebooks.
Better than my whole setup.
Now, when you take a look at the benchmarks across a large range of applications, it's just very clear that the Ryzen 7 5800U just runs your software faster. It's a very special product, the fastest x86 processor in the world for thin and light notebooks.
Not even the H series
Now,
yet.
the performance is really great, but in the notebook form factor, battery life is also extremely important. And this is where the energy efficiency of the Zen 3 core truly shines.
What?
We've just done a ton of optimization in this space, and with the Ryzen 5000 series, you can expect up to 17.5 hours of general use and 21 hours of video playback on a single charge. Now that's a major jump compared to our previous generation and true all-day battery life. Now, notebook customers don't just buy thin and light laptops, but millions of people actually buy notebooks to play PC games. AMD has a rich history in PC gaming and deep ties to the gaming community. Gamers actually want desktop-like performance in the notebook form factor, and that's exactly what we built. Our new HX series mobile processors raise the bar for gaming notebooks. The HX brand actually represents our commitment to build the best processors for gaming. They feature the same Zen 3 cores from our best-in-class Ryzen 5000 desktop processors that deliver leadership frame rates. They're also unlocked for overclocking and have higher thermal ratings for sustained performance, which is key for gaming. Now let me introduce you to our top-of-the-line Ryzen 9 HX processors. The 5900HX boosts up to 4.6 gigahertz, while the 5980HX boosts up to 4.8 gigahertz, both with 8 cores and thermal design power of 45 watts or higher. So now let's take a look at the Ryzen 5900HX in action. What you're looking at here is a very graphics-intensive game, Horizon Zero Dawn, running on our new Ryzen 5900HX processor. We're running this game at 1080p with the high detail preset to really stress the CPU. And as you can see, our new mobile HX processors are delivering smooth frame rates of over 100 frames per second. And for all of you looking for a mobile 4K experience, I'm happy to report that gaming notebooks featuring our new HX processors are also capable of delivering smooth gaming experiences when running at 4K at high settings.
4K!
Now turning to some benchmarks versus a competition. Whether you're talking about single-threaded performance or overall CPU performance, the HX series wins by a wide margin. This is why the best gaming notebooks of 2021 will be powered by AMD Ryzen mobile HX processors. To bring the Ryzen 5000 mobile processors to market, we're really pleased with the strong partnership with the industry's leading PC OEMs. This year, we expect the number of notebook designs powered by our new generation of Ryzen mobile processors to grow by 50% compared to the Ryzen 4000 series. We expect more than 150 ultra-thin gaming and professional notebooks powered by Ryzen 5000 series to launch this year. This means even more choice for consumers. And you won't have to wait long to get your hands on these new systems, with the first notebooks expected to be on sale from the world's top notebook providers in February. We couldn't be more excited about what the Ryzen 5000 will do for you in 2021.
She's saying mobile 4K, bro, because that's crazy.
Our next
Can't
guest
even
leads
play
one of the
4K
world's largest
in my
PC
PC.
companies. Let's welcome HP CEO and a great friend, Enrique Lores. Hi, Enrique. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's great to see you to start the
Can't
new
even
year
play
together.
2K.
Lisa, it's great to see you as well, and congratulations for keynoting this year in AMD, and also for all the success of AMD.
Well, look, we are so honored to be partnered with HP. HP has really been at the center of Silicon Valley innovation. And during the past year, you and I have talked a lot about, really the charge that you're leading in helping consumers and businesses use technology to transform the way we live, work, and learn. Can you tell us a little bit about some of the trends that you've seen accelerating over the past year?
Sure. I think one of the most important things we have seen during the last months is that PCs have become essential. With people working from home, kids learning from home, playing from home, families entertaining from home, the PC have become really the center of all these processes.
Depression
and
from
this
home.
is driving a new source of innovation, enabling people to do things from their homes, connecting to their offices, really becoming much more efficient. And this is what we all have been working together. And I think we also have learned that it's not only about developing technology, it's about developing technology that everybody can access, because I think we have an obligation as well to make sure that technology doesn't help to divide our current societies. So this is something that we are working together on that I think is very important as well.
No, I think you're absolutely right, Enrique. It's such an opportunity for us to offer technology to help people in all walks of life. So, look, I think the AMD HP partnership has, spanned a really broad reach from commercial PCs to ultra-thin consumer notebooks to gaming and creator PCs. So we just showed everyone the new AMD Ryzen 5000 mobile processors, and we truly appreciate the deep partnership with HP. Can you tell us about some of the designs that you're planning this year?
Yes, and before that, it's probably useful to recap a bit. I still remember the first meeting you and I had when none of us were the CEOs of our companies, where we were thinking and designing the first commercial PCs with AMD. And we have really gone a long way since these very early conversations 6-7 years ago. And I think with the launches this year, we have really shown how much progress we have made, and whether we look at the versatility of the new designs, the security that we have built into the solutions, and the new form factors and the premium designs that we are bringing, clearly we are making a difference, and we are showing what the combination of both companies can bring to the market.
No, you're so right, Enrique. What I really appreciate is that every year the technology gets better, the partnership gets better, and I think our what we can offer our customers gets better.
Couldn't say the same with Apple and Intel,
though. It's an incredible time for innovation in the PC market and across tech more broadly. Enrique, thank you so much for joining us today. I'm really thankful for our partnership and look forward to all the great new devices that we'll have out in 2021. Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you, Enrique.
Now let's turn our attention to gaming. Gaming has continued to grow in recent years, and 2020 was another record year. 4 in 5 US consumers have played a video game in the past 6 months. And at $174 billion in annual revenue, the gaming industry is actually larger than the movie and music industries combined. We're now approaching 3 billion people playing games. That's 40% of the world's population. Now, gaming is at the heart of so much of what we do at AMD.
Proud
Gamers push us to innovate
moment.
faster because they always want more. More frames, more pixels, and more immersive experiences. Which is exactly what we delivered with our new CPUs and GPUs and the new generation of game consoles powered by AMD. The hottest products in the world today are the new game consoles from Microsoft and Sony. Panos mentioned our work with Microsoft to build high-performance CPUs and GPUs for the Xbox Series X and Series S. We're also incredibly proud of our deep partnership with Sony to power the new PlayStation 5. All these next-generation consoles use custom AMD SoCs with Ryzen and Radeon technology. Console gaming has never looked better, and AMD is providing the underlying technology pushing 4K gaming across these platforms. Now, for PC gamers, we introduced high-end graphics cards to the desktop PC market at the end of 2020 with the Radeon RX 6000 series.
Yes, yes.
With the Radeon 6900 XT, 6800 XT, and 6800, we have leadership at the high end. The reviews and awards for these products have been fantastic, and we know that millions of gamers are excited about the RX 6000 series. Whether you're building your own gaming rig or buying a new gaming PC, we truly have the best for PC gamers. We're working with our partners to drive a record number of premium desktop gaming systems from OEMs and from system builders, featuring our new Radeon RX 6000 series graphics cards and our Ryzen 5000 series desktop CPUs. Now, the underlying graphics architecture for all these new PC and console products is AMD RDNA 2. With RDNA 2, we really exceeded our goals. We doubled the performance from the first generation of RDNA in 2019, and we achieved a 65% performance per watt increase while supporting the full DX12 Ultimate experience for gamers. The team did a great job with this architecture, and you'll see many more products in 2021 with RDNA 2. We talked about the importance of gaming notebooks a bit earlier, and we'll be bringing RDNA 2 to gaming notebooks next. So let me show you a preview of the RDNA 2 graphics architecture in a notebook reference design. What you're looking at here is Dirt 5, another demanding game running at ultra-high settings in 1440p, and what you see is more than 60 frames per second. Just beautiful, smooth gameplay. We're on track to launch the first notebooks with RDNA 2 in the first half of the year with our partners. And you'll also see new mainstream RDNA 2 desktop graphic card designs in the first half of the year as well. We're very excited to have RDNA 2 across the entire spectrum from consoles to desktops to notebooks soon. Now, while console and PC gaming are the most fun for some people, for others, it's gorgeous content and Hollywood films. Today, high-performance computing makes it faster and less expensive to produce amazing movies and TV shows. My next guest has overseen some of the most beloved stories and characters ever, with visual effects and computer animation powered by AMD. Francois Chardevon is the head of technology for Lucasfilm and Industrial Light and Magic.
Hi.
Really not again.
Great
Come
to see
on.
you. Thanks for joining us. So, ILM, Lucasfilm, and AMD
When she
have
said
worked together
gaming,
now
I
for more
thought
than
it
a
would be
decade.
directed to the
Yet
GPU.
2020 is probably one of the most
But,
memorable
yeah,
of the
why
years
did
that
it
we
went
worked
to
together.
Lucasfilm?
The demand for content is through the roof. Can you tell us a little bit about
How
how
on
2020 has
earth
changed the way you work?
Absolutely, you're right.
from gaming to
Lucasfilm just
Lucasfilm.
recently announced 10 new series
don't get it, but-
and feature films, and a lot of studios are doing the same thing. The content creation is through the roof across all of the major content
Let's try
creators.
again, one more time.
And for ILM in particular, despite all the disruption for
Yeah,
2020, it's been an
moment.
incredibly busy
Oh,
year.
can't keep
and
up.
we're looking out to
Yeah,
2021, and it's going to be
well,
even
boy,
bigger.
I wish you
We
good
built
luck.
an entirely new studio
can
from scratch
nail
in Sydney,
the
Australia,
exam.
to add to our 4 other
I mean, you can
studios.
just
We opened a few
watch
months before
the
the pandemic
recap.
really hit,
I mean,
and
10
it was an
minute recap
opportunity
of
for
tomorrow. I'll
rethinking
provide
from the
info.
ground up all of our
I'll upload a
infrastructure
video
to make sure that we're
probably.
making the best
But you can
choices
just search
possible.
on YouTube tomorrow
One of
morning
the
after
most
your
important
exam.
parts of our infrastructure
Just
for
sleep
what
tomorrow,
we do
okay? Or you
is
won't.
the render farm.
Wake
really
up
the
fresh
compute firepower that
and do your
creates
exam
all
good.
of the images that you see on screen. And
Oh,
for
me?
Sydney, we decided to go exclusively with
once again, I wish you
AMD
good luck.
to build our facility.
And thank you for sticking
And,
around until
that was
now.
something that
Take care, homie.
really empowered that studio to hit the ground
poggers.
running despite all the disruption
Why
of,
do I always
of
say
2020.
poggers? I mean,
Wow,
that's my
Francois, that's just
catchphrase.
fascinating. I mean, just to think of all
It
of the
was
things that you guys have to think
unironic.
about when
It
you're
started as
producing,
unironic.
the best
I mean,
content in the
it
world.
started as
So, you guys were really an early
ironic.
adopter of AMD EPYC and Threadripper. Can you tell us a little
Have
bit
it.
about how the tech works for you?
But recently,
Absolutely. I mean,
it
I think for
has
us, it's
started
really
spiraling out of
about
control.
scale and flexibility. Scale
Yeah,
just
it
to
is
produce the
indeed a broad
sheer amount of
moment.
content across all of our studios where
How much longer
we just
do
need
you
as
have
much
to wait
firepower as possible. And AMD is really focused on
I
building out
remember.
the amount of power that you can put in any individual's hands. The amount of threads and cores that you have available is unprecedented. And this really helps us deliver the content that we have. That scale comes into play a whole lot more than it ever has, even for interactive processes,
bro.
not just the overnight processes, where more and more we're just seeing software take advantage of that sheer amount of threads that are available with AMD processors in a way that software never has before. And so artists are able to make changes and immediately see the results. That gives you more of an intuitive sense of how when you turn the knob, it really affects what you see on screen. That really changes how you approach the creative process.
You know, Francois, you sound like you love cores and threads just as much as I do. So we love that. But you're really pushing the envelope on what technology can do. And it sounds like there are actually things that you can do in your creative pipeline or workflow that you weren't able to do before. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
As artists more and more are having to tackle really high resolution content, high dynamic range, more bit depth, it's just a lot of data to process. And a lot of the codecs, the compression algorithms for the content are becoming more and more elaborate than they have before. And being able to play back at speed 4K content, 8K content. We have rides that are projected on huge screens that are sometimes multiple 16K content. We've never been able to review that before. And that's an area where we're really looking to AMD to help us solve that problem in a cost-effective way that used to be really limited to specialized hardware. And AMD is making that a whole lot more commoditized than it ever has in the past.
That's fantastic. Really, really exciting stuff. I know we're all looking forward to seeing it. Well, thank you so much for joining us today and giving us, some of your insights on how, high performance computing really does enable all of the wonderful work that you do at ILM and Lucasfilm. We're really proud to be your partner and really look forward to doing much, much more together in the future.
Thank you so much, Lisa. This has been great, and AMD has been an amazing partner through all this.
Let's take a look at some of the great work by Lucasfilm and ILM using high-performance computing.
Wake me up when Lisa starts talking about the Radeon GPUs. No, just kidding. Yeah, as an AMD fan, I know we have to pay attention. We have to know all about AMD. I never even watched this movie.
To share more about our work in the PC, workstation, and server markets, let's welcome our great friend, Lenovo Chairman and CEO, Yang Yuanqing. YY, it's great to see you today. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you for having me here.
I've heard you say Lenovo is focused on building smarter technology for all. Data center, PCs, mobile phones, and smart devices. Can you tell me a little bit about what the Lenovo team experienced in 2020 when it comes to the world's transition to digital first?
Why some people predicted the smartphone would replace PC and tablets before. The work and the study from home trend have proven PC to be an essential productivity tool now. Although this trend was studied by the pandemic, it has now become a new lifestyle. So even after the pandemic, we believe this new lifestyle will stay.
The accent is so thick.
And the Lenovo
I like it.
is committed to meet our customers' requirements.
We enjoy such a great partnership that spans from data center to workstation to all forms of PC. Lenovo has some of the best solutions with AMD products, whether it's our Ryzen 5000 or our Threadripper workstation products or our AMD EPYC product line. How do you view our expanding partnership and what we're able to bring to customers in these markets?
We are happy to address different customer needs with a broad portfolio of technologies and the solutions we create with AMD. Our leading gaming systems are well recognized by esports enthusiasts. Our yoga products are the perfect blend of style and performance. Our ThinkPad and ThinkBook allows professionals take their productivity home or anywhere. And our workstations continue to generate creative contents and inspire the world.
That's just really fantastic, YY. We're starting a new year together during our digital CES, and I know you often use CES to kick off your most important announcements for the year. So can you tell us about some of the things that you're excited about for 2021?
As part of our smarter technology for all vision, we believe there should also be connectivity for all.
Demands are too high.
We have embedded the 5G technology across a number of our products to make sure they can be always on and always connected. But 2020 told us that what our customers need in the new normal is a breakthrough in a few existing technologies that have become absolutely essential today. We are leveraging advanced technology like artificial intelligence and the latest hardware innovations to drive breakthrough in this space. As a customer-centric company, Lenovo is definitely focused on innovations that makes the biggest impact on customers' lives today and in the future.
That sounds super exciting, YY. Thank you again for joining us today. I'm really looking forward to all the great new AMD-powered products Lenovo has in the works.
high-end setup. It's just Ryzen 3.
We've talked about the impact of high-performance computing in our research, in our work, in education, gaming, and the movies.
My laptop is
But
shit,
high-performance
yes.
computing is also changing the world of professional sports. AMD is very proud to be an official partner to the 7-time champion Mercedes-AMG Formula One racing team. Now let's talk to our superstar driver Lewis Hamilton and team CEO Toto Wolff to find out how the world of high-performance computing and auto racing and esports are coming together. Lewis, how are you? It's so great to see you after such a busy year.
I'm well, thank you. Thanks so much for having me.
Well, look, first, congratulations on your record-tying 7th Formula One Drivers' Championship. Just simply amazing. Toto, thanks for joining us, and congratulations to you as well for winning your 7th Constructors' Championship as a team.
Thank you for having me. I'm pleased to join you. And yeah, it was another good season. We won a 7th Constructor Championship. It was a difficult year with COVID-19, but finally on track, we were successful.
Oh, it's fantastic. I know it was such a grueling year, but you guys were just amazing. And hey, one of the things I know about you is that you love gaming, and AMD loves gaming too. In fact, I heard you might be having some fun in your downtime with your new AMD-powered Sony PlayStation 5.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I've actually always been. My dad was actually. He was always into computers, and when I was younger, when we started racing, he worked on computers for the British Rail, and then he got into his own IT and network support company. So I remember being at home growing up and my dad taking apart these the PCs, and I remember getting involved and learning how to build computers for him when I started working with him when I was 17. I was always into gaming, and watching the technology advance over the years has been absolutely mind-blowing. And yes, of course, I've been nagging everyone for the PS5 like everyone is, and I finally got it, and I actually carry it around with me. I travel with it everywhere I go, and I have a real gaming monitor, the whole headphones. I'm fully geared up.
I'm just imagining you getting into the zone with your PS5. So that's wonderful. Look, one of the reasons AMD is an official partner to your team is that Formula One is such a great application of high-performance computing technology. Can you just tell me a little bit about your view of the role of technology in racing and how the team depends on partners like our computing technology?
Well, it's incredible when people look at the image next to you of the Formula One car. Everything is built in-house. Pretty much everything is built in-house. Give or take the tires and maybe brakes, but majority of the stuff is designed in-house and built in-house and designed on CAD machines. The technology in terms of the software they use for aero data analysis. We have a real wind tunnel, and then we have a virtual wind tunnel. And the crazy amount of computing power that takes place for that is insane to see, and it's advancing all the time. And from each weekend, there's a huge amount of download. I think it's over 500 gigabytes of downloaded data, which gets transferred back to the UK to headquarters, is digested. We're running a huge amount of simulations through the weekends in terms of getting the right setup, strategy. From a driver's point of view, to get ahead, you need to understand the data. That's understanding all the controls. I have over 20 buttons on my steering wheel that have a direct link to how the car behaves. So I'm studying that in the background on computers all the time. And also when we come back into the garage, the car downloads and the data pops up on my screen, and I'm having to push that technology to be fast. The faster we can get that, the faster I can analyze it, and the faster I can get back out there and improve. So it's a huge part and huge asset for us, and I'm super grateful that we have AMD with us.
Oh, it'll be fantastic to watch. We're looking forward to it. So our work with you and the team goes much deeper than seeing the AMD brand on the beautiful W11 car. You know, from the computing needed to design the setup and set up the cars to the notebooks and desktops that the team uses on track and everywhere in between. Can you talk a little bit about how you're using our technology as a team?
Yes, so it goes much beyond the sticker on the car, like we call it. The marketing and branding benefit is just the icing on the cake. What is really beneficial in our relationship is there's only a few of these partnerships that we have, is the technical collaboration and the advantage that you provide to us. And it's not only hardware like the desktops or the notebooks, it's really ingrained, or it's making its way into our performance departments, be it in the vehicle dynamic group or in aerodynamics into the simulation. We are starting to really integrate AMD products, and that should give us an advantage against our direct competitors.
Well, we'd love to be part of that advantage. And now, Toto, you're responsible for not just the Formula One team, but the Formula E team, as well as the esports team. And I know many of our viewers here are very interested in esports. So can you talk a little bit about how you're using technology there? We
have been growing our department around esports from something that was a little bit trial and error a few years ago to a real professional team. And we see the audiences growing massively, and it has become an area of performance, like with the real car. So it's all about simulation, it's about development and the setup of the car. And there again, without wanting to disclose our competitive advantage, you have been part of our success, and we count on you.
That's super, super cool.
I am new to that, so
Louis and
forgive
Toto,
me.
thank you so much. It's been such an honor to have you join us today. And best of luck in the new season. I'm really looking forward to our partnership continuing and seeing what happens as we go through the year.
Yes, we are really happy and proud to have you on board. And you help us with the competitive edge. And yes, thank you very much for having me.
Now let's turn our attention to one of the most important areas of high-performance computing, the data center, cloud, and supercomputing. During our 2019 CES keynote, we demonstrated the world's first 64-core x86 server processor.
Not yet.
Since then, AMD EPYC processors have been adopted by the largest cloud service providers, the fastest supercomputers, and in the heart of the enterprise. In addition to the researchers we heard from earlier using AMD technologies for medical research, our EPYC processors are also being used for research in areas like weather forecasting, climate change, and energy exploration. From AWS to Google to Microsoft, Tencent Cloud, and Oracle, the largest cloud providers have adopted EPYC processors to power their internal infrastructure and services. And that incredible growth in video collaboration I highlighted earlier, those too are powered by AMD EPYC, including services like Microsoft Teams running on Azure. And while each of these customers has unique needs and requirements, they all share one thing in common. They will take as much computing power as they can get, and they all want more. That's why we're so excited about our upcoming 3rd Gen EPYC processors. 3rd Gen EPYC will reset the bar for data center computing. With up to 64 leadership Zen 3 cores, our next generation server processors extend our leadership in performance, total cost of ownership, and security. But today, we wanted to give you the world's first preview of the upcoming processors, codenamed Milan, running WRF, one of the most popular tools used for climate research and weather forecasting. WRF is used in 185 countries, and as you might expect, to simulate something as complex as a weather system, WRF is an extremely demanding application that benefits from more processing power. Let's take a look at the competitive performance of our upcoming Milan processors running a simulation. In this test, we're comparing two comparably configured servers running a compute-intensive weather forecast for the continental United States. The system on the right features two of our next-generation 32-core Milan processors, and the system on the left features two of the highest-end dual-socket processors from our competition. We're taking in a large set of
From
climate
our
data to produce a
competition.
6-hour weather forecast. And what you see
I
is
love how
that the
the-
additional
how
performance
she
of the AMD EPYC processors
didn't
completes the simulation much, much
refer it
faster.
to Intel.
The 3rd gen EPYC server completed the forecast
Oh, just one more
68%
digit.
faster than the competition. And the speed to
That would
complete
be
in
nice.
this case is very important because if the simulation runs faster, it means scientists improve the accuracy of the forecast by using a larger data set for the model or running more simulations per day. Now, just imagine how much more performance you're going to see with 2 64-core Milan processors. We're extremely excited about bringing 3rd gen EPYC to market and can't wait to show you more when we launch later this quarter. Now, it's been so much fun today, but it's time to wrap this up. I'm so thankful for our amazing partners who joined us today. Panos Panay from Microsoft, Enrique Lores from HP, Francois Chardavon from Lucasfilm ILM, YY from Lenovo, and Lewis Hamilton and Toto Wolff from Mercedes-AMG Formula One. Today, we've seen the power of high-performance computing,
she
from
said,
scientific
bravo.
research to
She
education,
hasn't even
to
talked
global
about the new Radeon
business, to auto
upcoming
racing,
GPUs
to
yet.
gaming and filmmaking. I hope you're leaving with the same excitement that I have. I'm really proud to be part of this amazing industry, and when we work together across disciplines, the technology that we build can make a huge impact on people's lives. AMD and our partners will continue to push the envelope on high-performance computing in 2021 and the years ahead.
Wait, what?
Thank you for joining me today, and have a
Right.
fantastic digital CES experience.
What? That's it? No radio news? What? Are you serious? I've been streaming for like 1.5 hours and been recording for 44 minutes and no radio news. That's it. You. That's it. This is live. People say, let's see what people are saying. We are our 550-600. People are disappointed. No GPU stock. What is this garbage? Oh wait, comment deleted. Someone is moderating. This is what? Are you serious? I stayed up late to hear about upcoming the upcoming Radeon GPUs, but instead, what? I have got nothing out of it. That's it. Useless keynote. Let's see what
And
other
Microsoft
people,
for years and
what
years-
people are saying about this. What the hell? Game
discussed it very quickly.
What's he
moved
saying?
on. So really disappointing there. But that was it. So for those who are only now tuning in, the 5000 mobile series was all. NVIDIA's event is going to be starting soon. Really wish I could have gotten some stuff up to do that event, but I will have a video after the
so
event.
nice title for nothing,
just kinda
Sam, but I'm
discussing
feeling you
everything
right now.
that they announced. I might have a video on this one, but there's just not a lot. I mean, yeah, the Ryzen 5000 mobile, we knew pretty much for sure that one was going to be announced, but pretty much everything else was kind of
Well, guess
a
what?
letdown.
You wasted 15 minutes.
Just because there was nothing else.
Around 90
But
minutes.
anyway, hopefully you did like the stream. And like I said, I'm going to be watching the G4 stream, and I'm going to try and get a video up as quickly as possible.
Was
So I
supposed to
will
be my
have a
reaction
video
to the new
probably in the next
Radeon
2 or 3 hours. It
GPU
takes me some
series,
time
but
to
instead,
wrap up my thoughts and things like
the
that.
GPU,
And
the
anyway,
announcement
thanks so much for
wasn't
coming. And as
there.
always,
I
have a
stayed
great
up late
day.
for nothing. I was let down by AMD for the first time ever. No stock, not even a leak, not even news about just anything about any GPUs.
release something new.
Man, I
The
feel
thing
so
is that
betrayed
if you're
right
selling
now.
every single $1,000 GPU you can make, why would you use any of that wafer space
Yeah,
to make
the
something,
next event
you
will
know,
be
it might even be a little
NVIDIA.
bit smaller, but why use any of that wafer space to make something that's like $400 or something? I mean, that makes no sense.
Next event will be NVIDIA, but yeah, I will not be streaming it because I'm not a hardcore NVIDIA fan, but still, bro, AMD let us down. I can't believe it. They they let the majority of the gamers community down right now. It's just nothing, bro. Nothing. Yeah, I'm ending the stream right now. I mean, thank you to my boy Haikal for sticking around, and to anyone who watched the stream. Thank you, even though it was for nothing, but it's still a fun time, I guess. I got to watch this live, even though nothing came out of it, but yeah. See you guys. And stream. I'm just gonna end it from OBS.